The truth is, you need your ego. You need it. Ego death isn't what you think it is. It's more like a calibration of energy. Everything is energy, right? Everything is a frequency. Now, your ego right now might be on the top of the totem pole thinking everything is beautiful, everything's light and love, and you're just controlling everything until a major trauma or event or disaster happens in your life and everything changes, right? Then you think you're no longer in control, right? Then you got a few notches down on that pedestal, right? That's what I would call an ego death. Now, it's not true. You will not get rid of your ego. It's literally impossible to get rid of your ego. I need to be Robert for a very specific reason. This is called karma. I have work that I need to do right here on planet Earth, and I need a male physical form called Robert in order to do it. Just like you do. You wouldn't have this human body, you wouldn't have the ego unless you had specific karma that you needed to live out right here on planet Earth. That's what this Great Awakening is all about. I hear so many people getting caught up into ego death and this and that and getting caught in these techniques that are going to completely remove the ego or dissolve the ego. And that is not only going to make you further from what you need to manifest or further from these things, these karmic debts that you need to resolve, that is going to create a programming that says the ego is bad or negative. Right? That's getting you caught in duality in the matrix over and over again. Haven't you recognized? There is no good. There is no evil. There is no hell. There is no heaven. There is no up. There is no down. It's all one. We are one infinite consciousness wrapped up in human beings just playing this thing that we call life right here on planet Earth. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's only like if you're trapped in Babylon, if you're trapped in some dead-end job, if you're trapped in something where you are miserable all the time, then sure, the ego might be negative to you. However, if you're breathing this beautiful prana, listening to the sounds of nature every day, activating the higher consciousness, opening your third eye, the ego is actually a very good thing. Without it, I wouldn't be able to talk to this camera and connect with all of you beautiful souls right now. You got to think about how it is necessary for the evolution of the soul. Think about all the billions of souls right now trapped in the astral realm, trapped in this other dimension that is not bound to the 3D, that is not bound to this physical earth. They are desperate. I'm telling you, I've visited them. I talk to them almost daily. They are desperate, okay, to get a human body. You have a human body right now. It is nothing less than a miracle. It is so precious. It's honestly the most precious thing that we have right here on planet Earth. This human form is exactly what you need in order to wake up. Without it, you wouldn't be able to do the breathing techniques. You wouldn't be able to have the clean food, to breathe in this fresh prana, to have this amazing sunshine, all the birds, all of the cosmic energy is coming together to create this experience that we call life. Now, sure, you could end this life. You could go beyond this body. However, you probably didn't relieve your karma yet. Now, what I'm talking about is a conscious death. Most people die unconsciously, right? From a heart attack, from a stroke, right? From something that is caused by the standard American diet, prostate cancer. I can go on and on. Now, those are unconscious events. Now, what I'm talking about is a conscious death. The Great Awakening is about going from everything that is unconscious into consciousness, higher consciousness, higher vibrations, higher frequencies. So can you practice a conscious death? Not just an ego death, which you think you're doing. No. I'm talking about a conscious death. You knowing the exact time, the exact day, and you are planning for that event. You know exactly when it's going to happen. Think about all the gurus, all the saints, all the traditions, the Buddhas, the Krishnas, the Yahshua, Jesus. Everybody had a conscious death. Let's take Jesus for the most relevant reasons. Being on the cross, being crucified. You really think a realized being was up on the cross like that? Do you really consciously believe that that was an unconscious event? Like, oh, I'm just up on this cross. Oh no, this is happening to me. I don't think so. That level of consciousness goes way beyond that. That was a planned event. He did that for a reason, to show us that you can consciously die. and resurrect yourself and go beyond the process of death, go beyond that cycle of samsara, of birth and death, because you are infinite. You are not just this physical form. You are so much more than that. As soon as you attach your belief system to thinking you're just physical or that you're just the thoughts, that's what your reality is going to dictate. That's why everybody's having an unconscious death. That's why everybody is not controlling their life, living in a very unconscious state. Now, the more mindful you are, the more energy, the more you tap into this beautiful energy which is within us and all around us, the more you're going to activate this higher consciousness. The more you're going to get in tune with how to consciously die. Just like all the gurus and saints of all traditions have shown us before this time. Now, more people have access to this information right now than they ever have before. So, do your work. Go deeper into this process. Go deeper into your meditation. Understand that those karmas need to be relived right here in this lifetime. Otherwise, you're just going to come right back. You're going to have to do that because you need a physical form in order to do that particular work. Does that make sense? Don't you understand? It's like that particular work has to have a human form. The ego is necessary for you to do that work. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Otherwise, you would be off in the astral, some astral dimension or some other planet reliving that work, that karma on a different form, because that body isn't physical at all. It's celestial. It's made of light. And yes, you can do work beyond this lifetime, beyond this, physical form through the astral plane. What I'm talking about is the necessity of the ego or the human form in order for you to relive your karma and your work right here and now. It is necessary. There's no way around it. So don't fall for the trap, which is an ego death or something that is going to propel you into that matrix, into that duality consciousness. That's a part of the problem. We need to be a part of the solution, which is the oneness, the love, the unconditional love frequency, which is right here in your heart. Go beyond all of these new age concepts and all of these ideas and cliches and practice what you preach. Go into the heart. Go into that magic. Go even deeper than you ever thought was possible. Now is the time. It's 2020. The Great Awakening is here. This energy has come down to planet Earth so you can wake up. Understand that that karma needs to be relived. The ego is essential for you to relive that karma, for you to experience this and go through those desire systems to fully unlock the magic of life, to get in tune with the higher self and make a conscious exit through an ascension to the next level and not a descension or caught in that cycle of samsara over and over and over again. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Welcome to the highest vibration right now on planet Earth. This is a very sacred and beautiful time to be alive. Your karma needs to be relived. Your karma is the exact reason why you created the physical form in the first place. Now, the coolest part about the ego is you think about your physical body right now. All of the things that you've done in the past life has worked up to the point where you created the exact template that you needed in order to wake up. Using my life, for example, I've had past lives as witches and feminine and divine masculine and celestial beings and you name it. And now all of this has accumulated into right here, this physical form that is exactly, 5'10" and 152 pounds. And this beautiful hair and this beautiful being that is Robert is the perfect tool that I need in order to unlock higher consciousness. I wouldn't be able to do it in a female body. I would not be able to do it in any other form than this one. So why not be loving? Why not be grateful? Why not just be so happy that you have it instead of knocking it down all the time, right? And lowering yourself to that lower vibration. I'm telling you, it is necessary. There is no way around this. And until you fully get into that cosmic view, until you fully leave your body and understand, whoa, I need this thing. I need this form. Without it, I wouldn't be able to do the work. So keep going. I'm telling you, the ego is necessary. Everything is perfect. You have this human form for a reason. Work with it. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to the Inner Circle members. Shout out to everyone on the Patreon page. Keep expanding your cup. Go deep. I love each and every one of you. Until next time, guys, I'm out. Infinite love, infinite peace.